Welcome to the Supreme Hustle Experience. Hi, my name is Terrence, and I would like to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to watch this content. Today, I want to talk about unlocking a massive success and building a YouTube content, but delaying instant gratification. The reason why I wanted to make this particular video because it's important for me to improve on my journey. I just don't want to just start posting video after video after video and I'm not improving on what it is that I'm doing. Well, one of the things that I've learned so far up until this point, because today is December 8th. And of course, if you're watching this video, again, I'd like to thank you. But the reality of it is I am using this to really improve my skill set. The reason why I don't want to focus on instant gratification is because what happens is you will become disappointed when things don't go the way you want it to go. And you can find yourself getting discouraged and wanting to give up before your success actually happens. And so my focus is to just improve. And the first step in my improvement is to make sure I am creating engaging content. Writing good titles, making sure those titles have meaning and keywords. My descriptions are meaningful and have keywords and they make sense. Of course, engaging, but also learning how to create thumbnails, engaging thumbnails that's going to cause a person to want to click on my particular content. And in order for me to really improve, I have to take it one step at a time. At first, when I first launched this channel back on December 1st of 2024, I put out 3 videos because I felt like, okay, I'm gonna bombard the YouTube system with videos every single day just so I can get recognized and noticed. But I quickly understood that that's not going to happen. And all I'm doing is setting myself up for failure, for burnout, by trying to put out so much content in such a short amount of time and not getting the results that I'm looking for. So I started to understand all I need to do is put out a video a day. But where I need to spend most of my time is learning how to write good titles, create good thumbnails, and test all of this out. And of course, make good content. Because if you click on my video and the content is not what you're looking for, you're going to click right off. In my experience in understanding some YouTube and how all of this online stuff works, I understand that you cannot try to trick the algorithm. Now, that might have worked 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, when YouTube was really trying to build up its database and really understand the insight and behavior of their followers. But now they got it down. They know exactly how to navigate and to show the right content to the right people. And so just trying to manipulate the system is not going to benefit you. You're going to have to learn how to do it the right way. Years ago, when I first became a software engineer, back in 2016, I was in the right place at the right time, of course. Back then, companies were just looking for anyone who was willing to learn how to program and had the aptitude to learn it, because it can be very challenging. And it was very fortunate for me that I got in at the right time, that I was able to land great opportunities, learn a lot of stuff over the years. But now it's 2024 and we have AI, which we call artificial intelligence, but it's really about automation. It's all about being able to tap into the database and pull out the information that they already collected over all these years. And now it's a little bit more challenging to get a job working in this field because you have to kind of understand what you are doing. They don't have the patience and they don't have the budgets like they used to invest in people learning from scratch. Now they're expecting you to come to the table ready to hit the ground running. Well, it's the same thing with how YouTube works. A lot of people are getting into this space because they're watching these YouTubers that talk about how they're making all of this money and how they're monetized, how they got monetized in 2, 3 days. There's a lot to that story that they're leaving out. It doesn't happen that fast when you're building from scratch. It takes time. It's a process. And if you don't understand and respect the process, the process is not going to respect you. So it's in your best interest, really, if you really want to build long-term success, is to start learning how to build it one step at a time. Now, my strategy is, of course, like I said, instead of putting out 2 or 3, 4 or 5 videos a day, I want to put out just one video a day and work hard behind the scenes, building up my skill set in creating thumbnails, creating good titles. So that means I have to do some research. I have to learn different tools. The couple of tools that I use right now, I'm using Google Docs, which is for free. And there's some features that I use with Google Docs that help keep me organized. And then also too, I use ChatGPT to help me put it all together. And then I use another tool called vidIQ that helps me understand the score of all of my titles and my thumbnails and making sure my descriptions, and I want to reach a very high score with that so I can learn how to get better. And those things are helping me improve. Now, I also use tools like editing software like Premiere Pro. I use Photoshop, Illustrator. These are tools as well that I have to learn and improve on my skill set, because these are the tools that's going to help me go to the next level, because I am a one-person shop. And when you're a one-person shop, you got to learn how to manage your time. And when you begin to learn how to manage your time, you'll know how the flow works and how fast you can get things done, so that you don't get burnt out, because it's so easy to be burnt out. Another thing that I do when I shoot these videos, I'm doing it in one take, so I don't have to right now spend a lot of time in editing them. I'm not putting a lot of graphics in right now because I'm building the audience. And again, it's a lot to learn, because if I focus too much on all the little small details, I won't be able to put anything out, and I won't really learn the system. It's a lot to learn here. So that's why I'm taking one step at a time. But it's also teaching me how to talk in front of the camera and get comfortable, because at first I used to do a lot of ums and ahs and this and that. And I'm noticing that I'm getting better at that. And that's going to help me down the road when I start using an outline to make my videos, when I start getting better at my editing. That's the next step after I get strong at working with creating the titles, doing my keyword research, understanding how keyword research works, understanding how to create great thumbnails. And so if you did watch this video, of course, thank you. And if you made it to the end of this video, hey, go ahead, like, share, comment, and also subscribe. I look forward to talking with you in the future or connecting with you. I have a link in the description for a Discord channel for you to join, so we can keep the dialogue going, or we can start the dialogue here in the comments. Now, one of my models is the more you do, the more you improve. That's how you level up. All right. I'll see you in the next video.